I was seeking. I began to return to my Jewishness, return to Shabbat, to formative rituals in my life. I restarted some formal Jewish learning, connecting my activism with Jewish teachings through Musar practice. I started learning Yiddish, the language of my Jewish ancestors. And I began to find guidance in our traditions. I discovered that Judaism contained deep wells of ancestral practices, knowledge, prayerfulness, and guidance, and I began to dive even deeper. While I was working as Romamu professional staff, I had the delight and the honor of working with M. Bestoff. Many of you know M as the Romamu Brooklyn community manager, but I'm lucky enough to call them my chavrusa, my colleague, my friend, and my co-creator. We both felt a longing for a space to uplift and elevate queer Jews. We wanted to carve out a home for spiritual queer Jews to connect and delight in the wealth of ancestral knowledge that for so long felt out of reach for us. With a little fiscal support from the UJA, Queer Kehillah was born. Queer Kehillah was my entry point into Romamu Brooklyn. I started showing up more, and I realized I had found myself a place in a community of spiritual seekers. Davening with the Romamu Brooklyn community opens me up to a more intimate understanding of myself, my place in the world, and what it means to live a Jewish life. On Shabbos and Yom Tov evenings, we sing together, Ufros Elenu Sukkot Shlomecha, spread over us your shelter of peace. In this deeply broken world, davening together feels like the shelter of peace.